All right, happy Thursday, team. It is the 14th, I think. I hope. If it's not, then my dates are really off and I'm a week behind schedule. So let's start off with recognition. I'm sorry I did not make the recognition post. It was a little bit crazy today because I don't know if you guys noticed we have a new diamond in the house. So I was busy. Whoop, whoop. So I was busy with that today. So for our top 5 coaches of the week, we've got Victoria Gray with 330 PV. Jessica Melton with 225 PV, Carissa Colehouse with 180 PV, Kelsey Metcalf with 180 PV, and Ashley Bearwald with 135 PV. Way to go, guys. We are kicking it and going with it with Success Club. We have 2 that have locked in Success Club so far. Stephanie Parks with 6. She just locked in Success Club today with 2 challenge packs. Way to go, Stephanie. And then myself with 7. For my Summit Goers limits, make sure we're pushing for Success Club 10. Don't forget to be at that Success Club party. You have to get Success Club 10 this month and next month with a combo of 25 points. So that means you have to get at least 25 points between the next 2 months and get Success Club 10. We have people who are super close. Sarah Berry and Lindsay Sessions are both at 4. So is Ashley Bearwald. So sorry, I'm like skipping over my notes. And huge shout out to Ashley. She just joined us last week and she's already at Success Club 4. She's got 2 interested coaches and another challenge pack on the way. So she is rocking and rolling and just going with it. I love it. And Shannon Robinson with 3 Success Club points. Others are on the board, but those are the ones that literally need just like one more challenge pack, like one more coach sign up. So great job. We are at 10 new coaches for the month. So, I mean, we're only halfway through the month, so I'm excited. I'm hoping we can get to like 225 coaches on the team by the end of the month. We're at 216 right now. So we can do that. That's 9 new coaches. That's totally doable. So that's super exciting. What else do I have? Like I said, huge congratulations to Stephanie Park. She achieved Diamond today. I'm going to hand over the mic to her in just a minute. I just want to talk about a couple things. First off, we have our coach sneak peek starting on the 18th. I have set up the event invite. If you cannot find it, let me know and I will invite you to it. So for my new coaches on the team, you're like, what the heck is an event invite? What the heck is a sneak peek? We do a 5-day sneak peek. Most of you should know what it is because you either came from the sneak peek or you've been in the sneak peek. And I will just kind of lay out what our coaching is all about. We did a really good last sneak peek. We had 82 people in it, including coaches, and I think we signed up 10 new coaches, which is a really awesome numbers when you think about it. I would love to see 80 new people in the sneak peek. That means you all need to invite people. So I'm going to give you guys an call to action, whatever. Need you guys to at least have 5 people in the sneak peek. That's 5. Totally doable. Totally doable. For my people that are pushing for Get Diamond, have 10 people in the sneak peek. My people that are pushing for Emerald have 6-7 people in the sneak peek. Totally doable. So make sure you use that tool. Make sure you're posting about it. Make sure you're inviting to it. If you have any questions about it, just message me or message your upline on the team and we can talk about it. For those that were not on the team page today, you might have not seen it, but I'm super excited. So when I became a coach, and if you follow top coaches, you always see they're going on diamond retreats, they're going to Belize, they're going to Mexico, they're going to like Colorado. So that's going to be on my dream board. I am going to host a diamond retreat. My goal was 2016, but like me, I like to go past my goals. I mean, I was supposed to quit my job in 2016 and I quit in 2014. So, I like to surpass them. So I am super excited to announce that we will be having our first diamond retreat October 22nd in Charleston, South Carolina. Envision beaches, pools, drinks in the hand, relaxing with your favorite gals for 4 days. It's going to be amazing. So, what do you have to do to get there? Well, you have to become diamond, plain and simple. So I have a cutoff date, October 1st, that gives you 22 weeks. Yep, I counted for you guys. 22 weeks to reach diamond. That is completely doable. That gives you all of January, June, July, August, and September. That is 4 months. Talk to Lindsay Sessions if you have questions. Lindsay Sessions hit diamond in 2 months, so it is completely possible. Brittany Russo/Wood, our new mama on the team, she hit diamond in 3 months. Some of you are super close to hitting diamond, so you can do it. I'm going to hand over the mic to Stephanie for a couple minutes, however long she wants to talk for, because I want you guys to know I don't want you guys to be messaging me on September 1st and be like, all right, I'm pushing for diamond now. Because let me tell you, pushing for diamond in 30 days, that's stressful. I've been there. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Stephanie real quick. And Stephanie, just go ahead and take it away. You're unmuted, so go ahead.
Hi. I look super red on my camera, so if my face looks red, it's really not. But first I want to say congrats to Jennifer because she ranked up to Emerald today. I don't know if Ashley...
I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. I forgot to call out Emily when she ranked out to Diamond. So, yes, huge congratulations to Jennifer, too, for ranking up to Emerald. That is awesome. So sorry.
Because obviously I couldn't be where I was without her and the rest of my team, so congrats to her. But, yeah, like Ashley said, don't wait till the last minute. I was getting very close to the Summit Diamond deadline. But when you're growing your business like that, it's so dependent on what the rest of your team is doing, and it's kind of a lot out of your control sometimes. But one big thing I would stress is start planting those seeds now and start having conversations, which is not my strong suit. And today I literally had somebody message me who I haven't even had a conversation with, and she wanted to buy a challenge back and join my group. And I thought she was working with another coach, and she said to me, well, she never posts on her page. So that's definitely one thing. I think if you're not doing anything, make sure that you are consistently posting every single day. And I just told one of my other coaches today, even when people aren't liking your statuses or you think that no one's paying attention, you have to keep posting, because literally all of a sudden this random stranger will come up and message you, and you're like, really? They were paying attention? You would be surprised who's watching you. People are watching you. They're making sure you're consistent. They're seeing if you're failing. They're seeing if you're doing your workouts. People are watching all that stuff. So keep having those conversations. And I think Ashley talked about it last week, or maybe it was Lindsay that said, don't discriminate against people. Even though you think Mrs. Smith next door would never want to drink Shakeology, you would be surprised. Just have those conversations with people and keep adding to your network. And I don't know. Anybody have any questions? I don't want to just ramble on.
I will say this for those that are shooting for Diamond and that want to be at the Diamond retreat, message me, message Stephanie, message Emily, message Lindsay. Don't message Brittany. She just has a 4-day-old baby. But message the Diamonds on the team, and let's set up a game plan with you guys. We are all willing to help you. We all want to be hanging out at the pool. This is big for our team. If you guys don't know the history of our team, we were barely a team last year. There were 7 of us in the beginning of the year, and now we're rocking at 216, and we're going on Diamond retreats. That's awesome. So message me, message any of the Diamonds, and we'll set up a plan. Thank you, Stephanie. Mm-hmm. All right. Now let's get to the root of the call. Stephanie, I'm just going to go ahead and remute you just in case. All right, guys, we are going over PicMonkey. I know you're like, Ashley, why are we going over PicMonkey? How does this help me with my business? Let's be honest. Beachbody's 4th vital behaviors is taking selfies. The 5th vital behavior is putting up fancy photos. PicMonkey is where it's at. It is not an app. It is a website. monkey.com. If somebody wants to type in the link for me in the little chat box, go for it. So let me get to my share screen, which means one of y'all is going to have to come off mute to let me know if you can see my screen. Kelsey, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen? Whoop, whoop. All right, and if you guys have any questions, type them in the chat box. That way I don't miss them. So I always hear, Ashley, how do you make these fancy little images? So here's a fancy little image that I made today of Miss Stephanie Parks. I don't know why I didn't make this earlier, but, I made it as it's getting ready for the call. They're like, I don't have time for that. That's too difficult. It's not. So I'm going to walk you through the fast version of how to make an image like this. If you are not familiar with PicMonkey, right here, PicMonkey.com. I have the Pro edition. It's $40. It's year for a year, and it's a tax write-off. Get it. It's worth it. I use PicMonkey for everything. Those little shout-outs that I do every single week with the top coaches? PicMonkey. When I'm promoting a sneak peek, PicMonkey. Facebook covers? PicMonkey. I literally use this website for everything. So one of the ways, so the first thing I'll do is I'll show you guys how I made the image of Stephanie. So when you get to the PicMonkey website, You can pick like touch up, design, collage. Collage is how you can make like Facebook covers and whatnot. So I did design, and like I said, they have like different images. I do the square because if you're making an image for Facebook, do it so you can use it on Instagram. Why bother twice? You might as well just kill two birds with one stone. So there's a bunch of different options. You can change the canvas color. These are my two things I use. The T is the text, and the little butterfly is an image. You can add your own images to PicMonkey. So let's recreate our little diamond thing for Stephanie. So I have a folder of all my stuff. Go to Google if you want a background. Pinterest. I have like a Pinterest board of just background images. That's like my favorite thing in the world. So I add my favorite little image, and my computer hopefully doesn't go too slow. And you can like expand your image. So bam, it's expanded. This little thing right here, it just combines everything so nothing moves as you're working. It's actually really handy. So let's put up our picture of Stephanie and her awesome looking husband. I think they were racing this day, and she's looking like she's like all ready to go, and I don't know what he's doing. He looks like he's having fun taking a picture. So this is the image that I used right here. Clearly her husband is no longer in this picture. I have erased him out of her life for the moment in the picture. So how did I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. So this little overlay thing's gonna come up. You're gonna click eraser. Make sure you put your eraser down to like the hardness, like at the end, make your eraser big, and look at this. Goodbye, husband. Bam, 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 bam. He's gone. So you're just gonna go through, and this is how I create like my little silhouette images, like, and I look like I'm just floating on a wood piece. Obviously, I'm not going to do the whole thing for you guys because, well, that took me like 30 minutes to create. And in the beginning, it's probably going to take you guys some time to create some images, and that's okay. Like, there's no big deal. So you just kind of go around and you just fancy all that fun stuff out. You can zoom into, if only I could see my zoom in area. Hold on. I can't see my zoom in area. So you can like zoom in and get like super close, like, oh, there's, and then make your eraser smaller, obviously, so you're not erasing her hand. You can like change where you're at. So you can just like literally erase, and you can go as small, as big as you want. You can get very close. And the nice thing is, oh, I just erased into her squatting area, and you can just go back and unerase it. I know this is a very interesting phone call, so I'm going to be as corny and as laughable as I can to make it interesting. And you literally just kind of go around and you just erase as close as you can to make it as perfect as you want it to be. And so the nice thing about it is, like I said, I'm not going to do the whole image for you guys because, well, I'm not going to keep you guys here that late, but let me try to at least get some of it out of here. And then if you're like not sure if you've erased all of it, a good real rule of thumb is you can go and place like a black box behind it and then send it to the back, and you can like see all the spots that you haven't erased yet. It's just like a nice rule of thumb. So there's Stephanie. I'm just going to go ahead and prop her right in there, and I'm going to hammer her down. And then so to add this little part right here, so I like to add these little images because I like just add something to it. It makes it funky. Geometric tool, and you can change the colors. I like to do white because I feel like it goes with the wood form. And you just expand it, and you just expand it some more. Like I said, this wasn't going to be an interesting phone call, but I think pictures really help me in my business. I know it sounds weird, but I do think that they help. People like to look at things, like people like magazines. That's why people buy them. So you want to make your pictures appealing and good to the eye. So I'm going to fade it a little bit, and then I'm just going to duplicate my overlay, which just means that I am just redoing it. Make it a little bit shorter. Bam. Duplicate overlay. Bam. And then if you want to add some text in, you go to the T word, and it literally has like every font that you could think of. The crown means it is only for those that pay for the pro subscription. So you can like add whatever name you want. So, and the nice thing about it is like if you just want the S to be like a fancy cursive word, all you have to do is copy that and then change the font. Copy that, change the font, and then there is her name. Stephanie Burks in big bold letters. So for this part right here, oh, I did a different background. Whoopsies. You get the point. You can put whatever background you want. I'm just going to roll with the punches. So I added like the little board piece. So again, I just go to my image, got it off Google, my best friend in the entire world. I love Google. And again, it has like that background. So all I did again was with the eraser is I went around and I just erased the areas that I didn't want seen in the picture. So now it looks like it's like blending together. Bam, bam, bam. I'm doing the quick version of it. Yeah, well, you get the point. And then you just add text to that. That is how I do my overlay options. I have made many pictures like that. Let's see. And then another thing I like to do, and it's something I just discovered, which is so exciting. So as you guys have seen in our things and like our shout outs, I've been doing circles on people's names. All you do is you go to edit to your photo and there's the picture. So you want to crop it so it's like an actual square size. That way it's like not a weird size, and position it. If you go to this little framey box thingy-majig, there's so many different options. I mean, you can do like shaped out cutouts. I really don't know what that is. Oh, I can make her a diamond. I can make her a star. I can make her a funky little thing. What I like to do is I do the rounded corners. You do that. You just like drag it all the way, transparent, apply. And then you save it as a JPG, which just means it's transparent, or no, PNG, which just means it's transparent. And now I can add this photo to something else that I create. So like, for example, if I wanted to add that photo to here and I just wanted the circle, well, look at that. Stephanie's just a circle now. And it blends right in. Like it like literally sits on top. You don't have to worry about any of that fun stuff. I'm trying to think what else I do with PicMonkey. Like I said, you can make Facebook covers. Remember our Diamond Retreat one that I did today? I literally used that. I just did a collage. A computer. Let's see. Where's one of our ones from? So I picked, and it loads. It's a little monkey. It winks at you occasionally. And you can like pick like how you want to do it. Do you want like ducks in a row? Do you want that? It gives you the option to do a Facebook cover, which I like. And you literally just go and you just plug in the pictures. And then when you're done with it, you can actually edit it. Click on the edit and you can add in text. That's what I did for our Diamond Retreat thing. I'm trying to think what else I do with PicMonkey. There's just so much that you can do with PicMonkey. It's just really something that you just have to kind of mess around and play with. I've never done the touch-up thing. One thing you can also do, I believe, so you can do transparent canvas. And then, so for me, I use the same image for a lot of my things because as you saw, like erasing somebody's like background completely from things, like takes a lot of time. So like, for example, for Stephanie's background, I could just do this and then I could erase it all. And then I save it as like a PNG file, which what all that means is that I can now use this image on any background that I make. So whether I'm doing it for a sneak peek, whether I'm doing it for a challenge group, whether I'm doing it to announce like Coach of the Month, I can now save this image to be used at other times. So you just save it as a PNG. I don't know why my computer is going so slow. Time Warner and me are not getting along with my internet. So you just save that as a PNG, and now I can literally upload that to this. Sure I can. Where'd it go? Okay, maybe I lied to you. Maybe I can't upload it. Where'd our picture go? Okay, hold that thought. Nothing goes as planned with foot team calls. It just doesn't happen. I know you guys are probably like super bored out of your minds. I'm really sorry. I couldn't think of anything for the team call, so this is what we went with. PicMonkey. There it is. Let's see if it'll save this time. I don't know why it's going so slow. So now when I upload it, it should, if it works out the way I want it to. So, yep, saved. So now it literally is just the transparent silhouette that I can put on any image that I want to put on. It's just going to be saved like that. So that way I don't have to erase it every single time I do PicMonkey. Definitely play around. There's so much that you can do. You can add, remember the calendar? I made the calendar and PicMonkey that I post in the beginning of the month. That's a PicMonkey. You want to add a little hippo to your photo? You can add a little hippo to your photo. Hippo. See? You can literally do anything with it. If you like emoticons, put an emoticon. If you want to do fireworks, do a firework. Like, you can literally do anything with this app. Definitely mess around with it. Play with it. Like I said, this was a super boring phone call. I really do apologize. So I'm going to take it off of, actually, I won't take it off screen share because I want you guys to be able to ask questions. How did you make the calendar? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. Let's see if I can get to it. So I literally just went to Google. We'll just pick up May calendar. Nope. And then I literally, like I said, I get everything from Google. So I went to the calendar. We'll just pick out this one right here and then save it, put in PicMonkey. So then what I do is I edit this photo into PicMonkey. So I went into edit and then I went to computer and went to May. So basically what I did is I cropped out what I didn't want in. So I don't want the dates in there. So I cropped out like all that fun stuff. I'm just gonna do a really quick version for you guys. And this is like great for challenge groups. Like I don't know, it just kind of dawned on me when I said it. You can make like a calendar for challenge groups. Like this is what you should do this day. This is a challenge you can do this day. Or if you want to do a squat challenge. So I don't know what made me think of that, but I think I'm going to make that when I'm done to use in my challenge group. So then I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then literally just you go back to PicMonkey and you just want to do a design. Come up with whatever size you want to come up with. I usually like do some like random size. I know, Sarah, I never thought about it. I don't know. My creative juices are flowing this evening. And so then I would just open it up and then plug it into this right here. So it's already a white background, which is nice. I mean, I could probably edit it on a transparent background now that I just kind of learned how to do that. And then I just plug it in. So what I've done for you guys is I like to make it pretty. So I think like for May, I added bugs. I just put a little butterfly in the corner, make them a little bit smaller, fun stuff. Make them green butterflies. That's actually a hideous color. We'll give them a pretty color. So, and you can do text. So all you have to do text is you just add the text. Make sure you just pick out whatever font you have. I have like favorites I use all the time. So I put team call, you can change the color, bam, 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 and then make it smaller to fit on your calendar. That way it like fits in the size. And then, so instead of typing that every single time, I'm going to right click on it and just do duplicate text. So that way I can plug it in to every single Thursday call. Does that help, Kelsey? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what other questions I have. Lisa, answer the questions. The pick play post is what I use with videos. Good night, Sarah. Sorry, like I said, not the most important phone call. That's a really good idea for challenge groups. I don't know why I never thought of that. So like I said, not a very interesting phone call. I'm so sorry. Like my phone calls are usually better than this. So it is super early. So I'm going to open it up to any questions, whether it's about PicMonkey, whether it's about coaching, literally any questions that you have about the business. I'm going to go ahead and open you guys up for questions. Just kind of raise your hand and I will take you guys off mute and somebody better have a question. Somebody. Anybody. Yes, Katrina, my question girl.
Yes. I'm in my comfy bathrobe. It is so soft. So when you said challenge groups, I was just thinking challenge groups. Differences between hosting a free challenge group and obviously a paid challenge group. Mm-hmm. How do you bridge the gap? Or let's say I offer a 20-day free challenge group. What is going to get someone to possibly purchase a program if I'm offering this free advice, free workout tips, free diet, whatever. What's a good way to, I mean, I haven't even done this yet. I don't have a running accountability group right now, but, yeah, or I've just done a few 5-day free challenge groups.
So I'll give you my tidbits and then I'll let Stephanie weigh in because Stephanie's like our queen of challenge groups. Like she could literally do training in challenge groups. For me, I only run free challenge groups, which I'm probably like the only coach that does it. The only ones I don't run that are free are the 21-day fix. I don't run ones for P90X, a Brazil butt lift, or Turbo Fire because I'm not going to get enough people interested. So for my free ones, I obviously require that they have to have some program, whether they're going to the gym, they're running, or they're working out at home. That is a requirement. So if I say that, my question's always, so what's your plan? What's your plan for the next 60 days? And they'll be like, either I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to run. They're like, well, I don't really have one. So that's when I start talking about programs. And the other thing is a lot of times I have past challengers in my challenge groups. I have coaches in my challenge groups. Ashley St. Pierre, I don't know if she's on the call. I think she was on the call. She's always in my challenge groups. And we're always posting about the program. So when I post in my challenge groups, I'm posting about Shakeology. I'm posting I'm doing the 21-day fix. And people pay attention to those people that are doing the products. And then they come to me like, all right, tell me about this 21-day fix. Or they're asking people questions about the products that they're doing for Beachbody. And I think Stephanie would agree with me on that. That's how I get a lot of my challengers to become purchasers in a sense.
Okay.
And my one rule is for challenge groups is they cannot promote any other company. So if they're doing Advocare, that's great. Do not post about it in my challenge group because I'm letting you into my free challenge group with my free time to help you. So that's like my one rule. So if you're doing Advocare, if you're doing Herbalife, that's great. I'm happy for you. Just don't post about it. Stephanie, do you agree though? Do I need to take you off mute? Got it? Do you need me to do it?
There.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I've never done the 5-day challenge groups because I've just never had an interest, but I started out as a free challenger. I know I didn't buy from my coach for a couple months, so that's probably the reason why I do the same thing. I'm starting to invite for my next challenge group, so once I have that conversation, then I'm like, hey, do you have a program? Like, are you interested in, find the perfect program? Or are you just going to do something on your own and get that conversation going? But I do agree that probably half of my free challengers who weren't Beachbody people eventually turn into buying some sort of program. Like just recently, a couple of us have posted about the refresh, and there's a few of them that, oh, hey, what's that? And then they order it too. So I myself won't turn anybody away because that's what I'm ultimately doing it for, to save, to help somebody. The money is just an extra bonus. I know
I
that sounds
absolutely agree with Stephanie. I'm probably, like I said, I'm one of the few coaches that will say it, like as in like leader coaches. I don't require purchase for my challenge groups. I have done free challenge groups since the day I signed up. Like I literally started promoting a challenge group the day. That's all I wanted to do as a coach. It was so weird. I messaged my upline. I was like, can I start a challenge group? She's like, go for it. That's all I wanted to do was a challenge group. So I've done one every month. I may not be the best person that does a challenge group. Like I may not be Stephanie, but I'm consistent and I have one every single month. And that's how I've also built a successful business. The better you are with your challenge groups is the better you're going to build your business, because you always have new people that you're helping and that they're trusting you and they're building relationships and they're going to refer you and people are going to be like, what are you doing? So does that help, Katrina?
Oh yeah, I didn't even totally forgot that you do that or run a free challenge group every single month. Are you running a new one or just continuing?
I do one every 60 days. And unless it becomes a dud, then I stopped it. So we started a huge team one in January. I think a lot of us on this call had people in it. It was huge, like 150 people. And of course, when it ended, it dwindled down. So I actually just merged that challenge group into my current challenge group. And my current one was kind of like a dud. So we kind of recombined them together and like changed the name. Like it's kind of like new blood in a sense. So I always promote a new one. Mine go for 60 days. So that way if somebody messages me, they're like, hey, do you have a challenge group going on? And then I always try to have a 21-day fix too. But always have a challenge group going. So anybody that's listening to this call and you don't have a challenge group going, talk to me. Talk to your upline and let's get one going, because that is honestly the foundation and the building block of your business. Mm-hmm. And with the Beachbody on Demand, that's a great way to also run challenge groups because they can do the 30-day free trial. Like Kelsey's promoting for her bikini boot camp right now. And if they have an email that they haven't used it for, they can sign up for 30 days. And that's how you can get new customers too that way as well.
Katrina, if you want to team up with me for the bikini boot camp that I'm doing, or anyone on the call, if you want to team up, send me a message. I don't really have anyone right now, so I'm probably going to push it out a week.
When were you wanting
next Monday?
When are you starting it, Kels?
Huh?
When are you starting it? The 25th?
Is that the following Monday?
Yeah.
Which is Memorial Day, I think.
Oh, that's Memorial Day. I probably would
start Tuesday then.
I'd probably start the 26th.
Yeah, actually, Emily Alberico and I were thinking about doing a on-demand challenge group starting the 26th, but hadn't gone anywhere with it.
And always team up. It's better, like, 5 challenge groups are great, but when you have, like, a bigger crowd, they're more active. Like Stephanie, for example, hers always have, like, at least 30 to 40 people, and they're more active. When you have 5 people, number-wise, you probably have one person posting all the time, and then that one person's going to quit posting because they're sick of listening to themselves. So team up, absolutely.
Yeah, I've had, our last few challenge groups are, 50 people, and I have 4 coaches in there, maybe, like my own coaches in there. And
Yours
probably
are
only
super
like,
active.
maybe like only like 15 or 20 people post. I mean, they all weigh in, but yeah, once I had a quiet one and I had to close that shit down because it's just like mentally exhausting. It's like turned into like the Stephanie show and like nobody would post anything.
It's true. And if you ever need somebody to come in and drop the hammer on your challenge group, go to Stephanie. When I went to, where did I go? Cancun. I was like, hey, Stephanie, can you come run my challenge group while I'm gone? I kid you not, the first 5 minutes she's in there, she's like, all right, it's challenge time, people. Let's go. And I'm like, yes, go for it. Like, get these people talking.
I was ready to close it down.
Good questions, Katrina. Good questions. Anybody else have any good questions?
This is so key because I'm in the business now going on 5 months, and I've only done like 3 free challenge groups that only were 5 days long, didn't have many participants. I guess I didn't realize that. I was thinking I had to have some amazing theme or it had to be always paid for, and then I wasn't getting any customers. So then I was just holding back because I didn't have any customers. So I should have just been running free challenge groups all along.
And all you have to do is come up with a catchy phrase name. I think mine right now is sizzling the weight loss or sizzling the pounds away. I think like our summer was New Year, Better You. My spring one was Spring into Fitness. I'll probably do Fall Off the Pounds, like something creative. They don't care if there's a theme or not. Like we'll do challenges. Like I'm getting better with mine. Like I kind of steal ideas from Stephanie. Stephanie's like, oh, let me post my challenge. Like I'm just going to take that whole picture and completely.
I noticed that once, yeah.
Put it in mine. She does like What Up Wednesday talks where she like gets real with people. I mean, you have to have some rules. So with my free challenge groups and anybody that's in them, they know if you don't weigh in for 2 times, you're out of the group. And it's not because I don't want you in the group. It's the only way I can hold you accountable. I don't care if your goal is not to lose weight. I don't care if you gain 5 pounds. Just post in the accountability page so I know you're alive, basically. Like that's the way I can keep people going and motivated.
I mean, for the people who don't have challenge groups, think of it like this. Like, what sets Beachbody apart from all the other like health and fitness companies are challenge groups. Like, I don't know about you guys, but that's why I'm a coach. Like the second I was in that challenge group, I was rocking that out. And then it was like, oh, you'd be a good coach. It's like, you have to have a challenge group. Otherwise you're just like every other fitness program out there.
It's very true.
You don't have to do it by yourself though. That seems so scary. And I've told all my coaches, like, if you don't ever want to run your own challenge group, that's fine. Like, bring them to me. I'll drop the hammer on them. You just have to check in on them. But
And I always say, if you're wanting to post to have one, post on the team page and be like, hey, I want to run a challenge group. Does anybody want to team up with me? And you just have to make sure you guys communicate. And one person's always posting the weigh-in and one person's at least posting something. Like I have scripts in the file section that like how to run a 90-day challenge group. I mean, I used to use them. I don't anymore. But it's there if you're not sure what to post every day. There's lots of resources. Maybe we need to do another team call about challenge groups.
oh, does everybody know that there's scripts in there? Like, you just literally copy and paste every single morning. Like, you don't even have to come up with your own material, which
It's true.
I felt kind of robbed when I figured that out. And my coach was just copying and pasting stuff for me. But, I mean, you literally just copy and paste for 60 days.
And you can do it, like I said, you can do it however you want. Like, I sometimes will do giveaways. I don't do them as much as I used to, but I'll do like, you can do a point system. Like, for everybody that posts a picture, you get a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the challenge group, like, I'm going to send you 5 days worth of Shakeology, or I'm going to send you a headband. Like, it's just getting people going. And it's amazing who comes back to you. So I have one of my challengers. She joined my challenge group in 2013. And like I said, I've been a coach for 2 years. Just think as many challenge groups that I've done and as many people as I've had. And she came to me like a month ago and she's like, look, I dropped off the face of the earth. I had a baby and I gained 80 pounds. I need to go back into your challenge group. I was successful before. Let me get back in. I said, absolutely. And now she's considering becoming a coach. And she's never bought anything from me once. But she's seen the success that she's had in the challenge groups, and she's seen the support that she's had. And that's what makes her enjoy Beachbody. And that's what she loves about it. And that's what challenge groups are all about. And yeah, we're coaches because we want to rank up and we want to hit milestones. But there's nothing better than one of your challengers coming to me like, I lost 10 pounds. since I've been in your challenge group. Like, that's amazing. Or like Ashley St. Peter, she's been in challenge group since January and she's down like 30 pounds. Like even coaches like that. Amanda is down. Amanda, what are you down? Like 30 pounds now too? Amanda Carr? Yeah. Yay. No. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
She's trying to unmute.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 36.
And she's been in the challenge groups. Like even for coaches, just being in challenge groups is accountability. Why do you guys think I run challenge groups for the coaches? Like to make sure you guys are doing it. So Katrina, let's talk. Let's get with Emily. Let's get with me. You can even come in and maybe observe the one I'm doing right now and just kind of get a feel for how it goes. Like anybody that goes for all of you. And let's just chat about it. Maybe we need to do a team call about challenge groups. I'm thinking I need to put that on the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions about anything? You guys are such a quiet bunch. No.
Just a question I was asking you about how you did the videos with your
I use Pick, Play, Post. You can get it. It's available on Android and Apple, so you can get it on both. And you just I take videos on my phone. Nothing fancy. Just prop my phone up. Sad story. My stocking holder, that's my video prop. My dog's stocking holder, yes, he has a stocking. That's how I prop up my phone to take the videos. And I just do them on that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I know some people are like, I spend like an hour making sure the right video. Just post it. People don't care if it's perfect. Like, who cares if your gut's jiggling back and forth? It's real. Like I had somebody today, they're like, you're like one of the realest people on Instagram because you don't try to make yourself look perfect in videos. I'm like, I don't have time for that. Like I'm huffing, I'm puffing, I'm sweating, like I'm dying. So that's what I use, Lisa. It's a great app. I absolutely love it.
But you just use like just a part of it though, like
you can like edit it in the video in the app. It'll like ask you like how much time you want into it. And you can just like pick and choose what part you want to put into it.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty awesome. I like it.
What was it called again?
Pick, Play, Post. PICPLAYPOST. Pick, Play, Post.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any other questions? I know you guys look so excited. So excited. Okay, just a reminder, going forward, we only have calls every other week. With it being summer, you can tell we have less people on our calls because it's gorgeous outside. Well, maybe not right so in Rochester, but we're going to start dwindling down. What I can do is I know some of you guys depend on these calls on Thursday, just kind of give you that boost, like that push, like I need this. We can schedule calls on Thursday nights and be like, hey, I'm going to have a quick powwow, jump on for 15 minutes. You have any questions? I know some of you guys need this call. So message me and let me know. Mark your calendars for the 28th. We have a guest coach. I need us to be maxing out at all 25. Alyssa Saradelli, I just completely botched her last name, is going to be our guest coach. Alyssa is a one-star coach who is currently battling breast cancer and is on her going through 15 rounds of chemo. She was a pharmacist, quit her job to do Beachbody full-time, and is still rocking her business while she is losing her hair, going through chemo, sick once a week. Like, she is rocking it. She is like, she gives me goosebumps every time she posts. Like, she finished a chemo round and went and worked out with Shanti, like at a live event, like the next day. Like he brought her up on stage and like shared her story. Like she is amazing. So she's going to be our guest speaker on the 28th. She's going to tell her background, how she got started with Beachbody. And she's going to go over like why you need to rank up and build your business, like how it's going to influence you. I think it's going to be amazing. Like I said, I have goosebumps. Find her on Facebook. I'll post her name in our team page that way because I completely botched her last name. She is awesome. She's so sweet. She's super nervous because she's never been asked to be on a team call. She's like, really? You want me? I was like, yeah, I want you. Like, she's awesome. So mark your calendars the 28th. So sneak peek the 18th. Guest team call on the 28th. Oh, and our new emerging Emerald group starts on the 18th. So if you're a new coach, make sure you got through the Girl Boss training so we can plug you into the emerging Emerald group. That starts on Monday as well. And then 22 weeks until countdown for Diamond Retreat. I think that covers everything. Did I miss anything, Stephanie or Kelsey? Did I miss anything?
Oh, Ashley?
Yes.
On the May calendar, it says promote new GC in pink.
Oh, that's challenge group. I like put on there as like a suggestion to start when you should start promoting.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Do we like the calendars? Do you guys want me to keep doing those?
I love them.
Okay. Well, if one person likes it, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
They take me like an hour to do, so I just want to make sure that they're helpful.
I
All
love
right,
it.
guys. Well, I'm going to quit recording, but I'll stay on in case anybody has any questions I don't want to ask in front of everybody. So y'all have a great Thursday, and let's keep rocking and rolling the month.